What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today is a pretty good day. Sun is shining, we got the trailer hooked up to the truck. We're getting ready to load up the car and go to the racetrack. So that's a freaking good day if you ask me. And we're loading up the Foxbody. A couple things you might know, well, maybe one thing you guys might notice off the bat is we actually have these bias ply they're not radials, they're slicks. And that is because we're getting ready to go do some no prep racing. In order to meet the class, we actually needed carpet. So we went ahead and threw some RSX carpet right across that. Hopefully that actually counts as carpet. If not, we have this carpet, which is the OEM carpet, which is pretty dirty and it's actually kind of heavy. It probably weighs like, 25 pounds. If they make us put this in there, we'll just cut it and shove it in there real quick. But Foxbody is going to the track for our very first no prep race. We're almost late. So we're gonna get this thing loaded up, head to the track, see what this thing will do.
You're gonna get 10 seconds total. I'm gonna bump you in, 5 seconds, lock. Bump the other guy in, 5 seconds, lock. Step back, light. Sound good?
Yeah, I'm gonna do a burnout.
Burnout?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Boys, so we made it out to the track and there's some beautiful freaking units out here today. Probably starting with this one. This thing looks pretty cool on the slicks. So the little testing that we did actually out in Mexico, it spun quite a bit. So I think it was making a decent amount of boost. I think it was launched on about 10 right there. We'll have to turn that down or I think I'm just gonna foot brake it in first. I think that would help me not spin anyhow and then try to hopefully catch people. We're gonna be in the small dollar class, which is kind of the small dollar thing, but look at this thing.
This is tight.
I really like that.
Dude, it has an open cab.
R35 over there, there's some Hellcats. A bunch of people, I think there's over 100 cars signed up and there's 30 people in the small dollar. That was last night and there's like a $2,000 payout. So I'm gonna go get the car teched in and we'll go from there. All right, so we just made it through tech for the small dollar. It passed everything, so we should be good to go. We have a cruise here at 2:30, which basically means, we just wanna make sure it's like a street car. It's not like a crazy thing. We're essentially gonna drive around the road course, which I think is like a 2.1 mile road course. We're gonna do 10 laps on it at 2:30. So not excited about it, but obviously this thing's a freaking street car, does just fine. There's Hayden's car. You guys haven't seen him in a while, Meticulous. I haven't seen him in freaking a long time. I feel like he's just working all the time, but his car's all out here. And he's been getting pretty serious into the no prep stuff, so.
There are some sick cars out here.
There's some cars out here today. There's some kids out here. Kids, are we gonna go fast today? Yeah? We're gonna go fast?
So this,
that's a K5 Blazer.
that's a K5 Blazer and it makes 1,000 horsepower on small tire. He's in our class.
No, he's on, is he a small tire or he's?
Small dollar.
He's small dollar, nice. Well, hey, we make 700. We make 700.
And we probably weigh less.
We probably weigh less. I mean, a lot of it is like, do people spin? Do they not spin? But there's cool stuff out of here. He's got this nice trailer. Look at that thing. Look at that.
That Fox is sick.
That guy wants to race me.
Really?
No, actually, I don't know. Right now, I'm trying to focus, driving through the pit. Charles is pointing this camera at me, and I can't focus. So what we're actually doing is, in order to be in the small dollar class, we have to do a 10 laps around the road course to make sure that this thing is certified street car. Luckily, I've been very fast around this road course. Maybe not that fast, but fast enough.
Oh, that thing's sick. Whoa!
Wow! So my concerns on this drive are tranny temp. Cruising around the road course. I think so, yeah, Trevor.
All right, on the road course we go, my friend.
Buddy, the guy behind us is towing a trailer.
Wow.
He's like, I'm actually mystery car. I don't know. So for the no prep racing, we're racing on the back side of the track. So see, this is where where everything shuts down. But we're actually racing, I believe, starting right here. Or maybe it's right here.
Yeah.
But 8th mile on the back of the track with no prep, no whatever, just bare asphalt. So it's gonna be interesting. Never done it before. And I'm stoked.
Lap 9.
Well, that was lap 9.
No.
This is lap 10. This is the last lap.
Lap 10, I told you.
We're done.
After this, we're done.
No, that was lap 10. He snuck in 2 extra laps.
No, we did.
It's fine because this is a great car. It's working just fine. But he snuck in 2 laps.
I think those carbon monoxide fumes from the exhaust is going to your head.
Alright, so we've successfully completed the laps. Transmission temp is at 94 degrees Celsius. I still don't know why this thing is in Celsius. Which is like 199 degrees, 200. Oh,
And she just died. It just died.
right here.
Does that mean we completed? Did we complete it?
What?
That was almost bad.
Why?
It died.
Yeah. All right, so we just got done with the driver's meeting, and so essentially, like, I've never done any of this stuff before, but you do a chip draw. So I drew number 12. I guess there was nobody who drew the other 12, which means I got a bye into the first round, which is really good since this is my very first test and tune. Well, it's not test and tune, it's an actual race, no prep, and it basically gives me a chance to do essentially a test and tune. So we're gonna have the draggy in the car so we have a little bit of data so we can see like what our 60 foot, what our 8th mile is. There's no times, there's no nothing out here running. So one thing that we're gonna do, and that, you know, I've talked with some of these other people around here. How you doing? You want your front suspension to go up like a monster truck, right?
All of it.
Long travel
All the
in the
suspension.
front.
Yeah, you want to transfer as much weight back to them tires, keep traction.
Since we have the coilovers on here, they're kind of set with like a little bit of preload. You jack up the car, they only droop like an inch.
Yeah, that's not good.
So it's not good.
Not
And
ideal.
because that, what happens with that is it just spins the tire, right?
Not ideal. Yeah, because as soon as it tops off the shock, then the weight comes down over the front and then loses the rear tire.
And
So you want to put as much weight on the back tire and hold it there as long as possible.
Okay.
And if you can't transfer much back,
then we just do a burnout.
Yeah.
And we don't need to do that. So
Yeah.
we want to go fast. James is hopefully going to go really fast today because in his chip draw, he's in small tire, which is what, like a $7,000 payout?
yeah, it's super big today. So there's over 30 some cars in our class, which is amazing for a local event. So
Yeah.
couldn't not miss it. So we have the really fast tune-up in it from a few weeks ago. So I'm trying to go somewhere between that and the no prep tune-up and hope it goes down. But
Yeah.
just like everybody else off the trailer, you just don't know if it's gonna hook or.
Except for me because I got a bike. So I get to go out there and
You
test
gotta go
some
make a
stuff.
test hit.
Hopefully James does good because it would be sick to see him go home with a $7,000 purse. I think our payout in the small dollar class, I think it's right at like 2,500 bucks or something like that. So we could potentially bring home some money. So what we're gonna do is adjust the coilovers right here. There's a little bit of preload on them. You can see the tension on the spring. I basically want to loosen this down, see if we could get the front end to essentially droop.
Yeah.
Droop a little bit. Yeah. All right, so it turns out I don't have a bias. We have this guy right here in the Firebird or Trans Am, whatever it is. We're racing him. He is basically a nitrous setup, but he said his nitrous doesn't work, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, we got everything adjusted on the front. We got like almost 3 inches of droop to where the wheel actually stays on the ground. I wish I had like some helper springs or something to kind of like keep the thing centered, but we'll see what it does. We got the tire pressure on the rear down to about 10, which that looks pretty good. And it's crazy, like the track feels pretty sticky, and
here.
some of this carried over to the back. So I think after we start going, we're gonna be pretty good. I thought something was broken because I was backing up and you could hear the tire like because it was so
because of the prep.
Because it's a welded diff. Essentially, it's a spool diff. But yeah, I'm excited. We're gonna see. I think I'm gonna do the sloppy spool thing. I was talking to Rob, and he was saying it would probably be a little bit better to have a delay than leave on no boost. So I think that's gonna be mine.
I agree.
We'll do that. He said it's a little bit sticky at the top, so we'll see how it goes, and we'll see how it goes.
Good luck, brother.
Thank you.
So the guy at the start line said it was a photo finish. James, do you have a...
I don't know.
Oh.
Is it that close?
It felt, I don't know where the track ended because I definitely went past him, but
It's just the cones, which is hard to...
I didn't know where they were. I mean, I definitely came past him. How was the launch? Really
Spinning.
Slow, super slow. It just like, it didn't leave very hard. But then once the boost came on, that's what happened. It didn't set the car, and then it came on too hard, then you spun. But you definitely had enough power to chase him down. You were coming on and hard.
Yeah. So I didn't really care. Like, I wasn't nervous like the whole time until like the truck in front of me like left, and I see him leave and like kind of went. It was actually that one left and kind of spun a little bit and went like that, and I was like, okay, all right, we gotta do a burnout now. But then I got like a little nervous. I was up there like on the two-step, and he's like, you know, my legs like shaking. You know, I'm like, It was cool though. The launch is the biggest problem. We thought about taking this thing to Rocky Mountain Race Week, but we just have too many things going on. But like in my cart online, I have a 4L80E like trans brake, which would probably help a ton, as well as a different rear gear set. So we don't know who won yet, so I need to run up there and ask. Effectively, if I lost that one, then I could still run in like grudge racing and stuff like that, so I could call out people, or I could just go run and get some more data on the car. So that way if next year I want to come do this again, then we actually have data and we know what to do. We're like, oh, the car spun, or it sucked, or we need a freaking monster truck like freaking King coilover sticking out of the hood with 10 inches of ground clearance, you know? So it'll be cool. All right, so kind of a bummer. We'll go ahead and put the photo on the screen right now, but I actually didn't win that round. First round basically went out. Car just doesn't launch hard, and that guy got out really quick, and then we ended up like coming up and passing him like right after the finish line. Definitely need take a lot of setup stuff, like get this thing figured out. Pretty much the biggest thing, no trans brake, literally like the sloppy third gear spool mod. It goes into third gear, so you basically are foot braking it in third gear. You let off of the button and then it downshifts into first. From there, if you let off of the brake before it actually fully downshifts, then it almost like kind of launches in third, then kind of downshifts to first, and then spins the tire. I felt like it's kind of spinning most of the time. So it seemed like everything was good other than that, just kind of the launch. So yeah, I'm gonna go over there and watch some more racing. Then we could actually do a little bit more of, I could do some grudge racing. So if we want to call anybody out or just get some more data on the car, which I'm stoked about. But yeah, it ended up doing like an 8th second, 8th mile. So not the fastest, but we'll figure it out.
You ready to go out?
Getting close.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully we can do something.
Well, I hope you win, man. Who are you going against?
I think it's Jose Morales. He's in a Foxbody. The thing was fast. I watched him in the first leg. It was fast. So we'll just throw what we can at it and see if it sticks.
See what we can do, man.
Yeah.
All right, so now they made it through the rest of the big tire bracket after that car went through the fence down at the end. Probably like an hour or so that they were down. So then they went through the grocery getter, which is like street cars. I think you have to have like 17s, carpet, factory ECU, a bunch of things like that. Now they're onto the small tire class, which is what James is. So they haven't even been through the full bracket on the first round of anything today. Small tire is the last. So our boy James from Built Tune Race, he's coming up here very shortly, and he's going against one of the fastest guys on the property. But we're gonna watch some of these guys. We already watched one guy go down in a Foxbody. Literally the whole front end just picked up, and it was just like, insane. Looked like it was carrying a wheelie like the whole
We'll
way.
show you guys some of the races. I kind of want to film some of those.
It's gonna be fast.
I can't wait to see that thing go. Burning those tires.
Different vibe. Like right here, the smoke, everybody has their phones out, people are trying to fight each other. Like I can't believe that guy just did a wheelie. Rolling burnouts. It's crazy that like one guy will literally do a freaking wheelie.
Nice save. Some big players.
I know. Big dogs.
These are some big dogs. You're going to want to cover your ears.
No, that Chevy got me over here again. That was a little loud.
Yeah. I had my left ear open and I can't
some more, get some more data, and see if this is something that we want to do. So we're doing some grudge racing. So in between rounds, you can do some grudge racing. For anybody who goes out, you don't have to pack it on the trailer and drive home. Come out and get some more test passes. That's what we're doing. it felt like it left a lot better because I wasn't worried about the light because it wasn't an actual race. So I wanted to see what it would be like on the two-step and then let off the button, wait till it downshifts to first and then go, because I felt like the first time it like launched in third kinda. Felt better. How'd it look?
Great.
So felt like it spun as soon as it kind of shifted to second.
Yeah.
Seemed like that. We got kind of rushed up there, so I don't have any draggy data. I didn't have any of that stuff on, but didn't seem too bad. I mean, especially for everything getting colder. Yeah, no, it's all just testing about stuff. But yeah, I mean, it definitely felt better, but watching all the other stuff, I mean, obviously it did a freaking wheelie, but I wonder how James did. All right, so we decided we wanted to do another pass before the end of the night. I'm gonna hook up my draggy. Not really gonna do anything different. I'm not really paying attention to the lights a whole lot because I feel like when we do get a trans brake, that will be better. But right now I just want to see what the car is like to leave on boost. So even though I'm not paying a whole lot of attention to the light, I'm gonna try to get it to leave in first gear on boost and go from there.
Trailer first, Trev's behind. James is ahead, but he's taking his sweet time. Taking his sweet time. Trevor still backing up. James coming in. But who can get in first? Oh, Trevor coming back with them. Coming back. Oh no! Oh no! James got it. Unfortunately, James wins the last race of the night. Buddy, you won the last race of the night. You were racing into the trailers, but you didn't know.
Smoked him.
Smoked them, buddy. Came down to the wire, but...
How about getting out of the car? What's faster? Oh, God.
I think you still beat him. Hey, congrats on the driving tonight, man.
Thanks. We tried. Win some, you lose some.
Hey.
TV last time to first round knockout this time.
Yeah.
Trade some.
It works, man. Hey, have a good night.
Yep, you too. See ya.